Every fruit they pick, every hive they climb, tells the story of survival and tradition woven into their daily lives. To witness their food culture is to glimpse a way of life that has nearly disappeared from the modern world. Now, step closer. The camera lingers on glistening wild honey dripping from combs, crimson forest berries shining like jewels, and roots freshly pulled from the earth. These are not ordinary ingredients, they are gifts of the wild, carefully gathered and celebrated. What follows is a culinary ritual rarely seen by outsiders, a HadzaTribe recipe blending forest fruits with raw honey, simple yet profound, ancient yet alive. This is not just food, it is memory, connection, and survival preserved in taste. Prepare to witness an intimate moment with the HadzaTribe, a feast that carries the flavor of history itself, white shot, lush African forest. Sunlight cuts through the canopy. The HadzaTribe walk barefoot, their movements calm but purposeful. Opening the unseen world. Imagine a taste untouched by time. Ingredients plucked straight from nature's pantry. Contextualization. Close-up, hands reaching for bright berries, children carrying woven baskets. The HadzaTribe are one of the last true hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth. Their way of life, nearly unchanged for thousands of years, offers us a rare glimpse into humanity's ancient bond with nature. Building anticipation. Camera pans across a beehive in the crook of a tree. Honey drips like liquid gold. A Hadza climbs swiftly, retrieving the hive with ease. Here, food is more than survival, it is tradition. Every hunt, every harvest, every drop of honey connects them to ancestors who walked this same land. Ingredients teaser. Slow-motion shots, wild honey glistening, crimson berries tumbling into a basket, roots brushed clean against stone. Glistening wild honey, exotic berries, and fruits of the forest, simple, pure, untouched. Together, they form the foundation of a recipe as rare as the tribe who keeps it alive. The dish reveal. The Hadza gather, mixing honey with fruits. Children laugh, elders taste, sharing is central. This is not a recipe you'll find in cookbooks or kitchens. This is living heritage, a culinary tradition passed from generation to generation, kept alive through the rhythms of the forest. 2:10, Closing Reflection. Final. The Lanterns of Willowmere, Chapter 3, Drums Across the Water. Mira followed the lantern along the riverbank, the cool night air carrying the sound of distant drums. At first she thought it was her heartbeat, quick and eager, but then she heard the rhythm deepen, a cadence older than language, a pulse that felt both African and American at once, like a heartbeat of two worlds joined by the night. The path twisted into a grove of tall willows and baobab-like giants that seemed impossibly alive here, their roots curling over each other like the braids in a mother's hair. Fireflies spun around Mira in constellations, and their light seemed to form patterns, a star map mixed with Adinkra symbols and old folk sigils her grandmother had stitched into quilts. On the far shore, shapes moved. A circle of figures sat around a low fire. Some wore bright Kent cloth that shimmered under the lantern glow, others wore denim jackets with patches from New Orleans jazz clubs and Harlem art houses. One elder played a gem, the deep sound rolling through the forest like thunder from a far-off savannah. Another strummed a weathered guitar, picking out notes that carried the soul of gospel and blues. Mira stepped closer, and one of them, an old woman with cowrie shells braided into her hair, looked up and smiled. "Ah, child of lanterns," she said in a lilting tone that carried both the softness of the river and the strength of the desert wind. "We have been waiting for you." The others nodded. A man in a straw hat poured steaming chai from a carved gourd into a tin cup, handing it to Mira. The tea smelled of spiced hibiscus and cinnamon, a taste that was both home and somewhere new. "Who are you?" Mira whispered. "We are the Dream Walkers," said a young woman whose voice sang with the rhythm of Harlem nights. "Our ancestors crossed oceans, some by choice, some by chains, but we carry lanterns too. When Willowmere lights its dreams, we hear them across the water." Myra's lantern drifted into the circle, its glow now mingling with dozens of others, some shaped like African calabashes, others like mason jars with fireflies caught inside, all carrying dreams written in many tongues. They began to hum together, a song rising like smoke. A Zulu lullaby met a Mississippi gospel refrain. A chora's golden strings intertwined with a blues harmonica's sigh. Drums and guitar, ancient and modern, African and American, merging into one heartbeat. Mira felt her own heartbeat join in, and suddenly she saw visions. Golden fields of millet under African suns. Lanternlit porches in the deep south, where grandmothers rocked and told stories. Markets alive with spices and laughter. Midnight trains and desert caravans, all journeys lit by the glow of a dream. The old woman with the cowries touched Myra's lantern. "Take this light," she said. "Carry both worlds in you. Tell their stories. Let them dance together." Mira nodded, tears bright in her eyes.